How to tie a 2-down rig. So to start off with, you just need to make a little, get a swivel bead, little inline runner, another swivel, another bead, sort of like a bolt rig on a cart rod. So I find that you get better takes if you don't have it free running. If you have it like this, once it's picked up and felt the weight, then it's off. 2 Aberdeen hooks, 2 beads just to go on the snoods, just some 20-pound amnesia. So the way you do 2 down is just 1 arm length and a half for the first one. Cut that off, and then what you want is just about half a length for the second one. Cut that off. And the most important part of this is positioning. So you get the 2 lines. So this is where the swivel is going to join up to the running leg. I'll go about halfway down. So then what I'll do is I'll combine the 2 lines, create a loop. This is the finicky bit. And what I've got to do now is wrap these round 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Just give it a good wet up. Pull tight. What we do is just a little bit of excess you've got there, a lot of excess. Just give it a snip off. And obviously you've got your main snood there, and as you come down you've got your one off, a bit shorter, and a little bit longer one down there. So there you go, that's the knot. So that's now on. So then what I tend to do now is I tend to get the bigger beads, wrap one through, and this will go through 3 times, just because it then acts as a bit of a stop knot. Again, a carp thing where you could slide the knot up and down the it becomes more versatile. If you want to use a bigger bait, you can move the knot up rather than just tying it on and fixing it in one spot. So there you go. If you can see that there, that's just gone through 3 times. That just makes it a bit more stiffer when you go to move it up the line. Then obviously just tie the hooks on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just give that a bit of a wet up. Pull that down. And you can see there that knot's already starting to take form, and then when I just pull that tight, that's how it goes. Look, sorry about the video quality here. So there we go. I always find, snip it off and just leave that little tiny hitch bit out, just helps hold the bait on. So then when you've got your bead, you can just slide down. So once you put your bait on, you can then slide that bead down to the top of it, just to give it a bit of attraction. Same on the shorter snood. So that's the longer one, this will be the shorter one. Put the bead in and we'll go through twice. Sometimes if you're struggling to get the line through, it's better to just pull the line to one side, and that kind of gives you a better, allows you to get more line in the hole. There we go. So again, smooth it up. Obviously this is with a short snood, so it doesn't really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. I always do 6. I don't know why. I don't know if that's the thing one. I just find it's not works for me. Again, grab a bit, give it a bit of a pull. You can see the knot starting to form there, and then just by pulling that, slide straight down. And there you go. Lovely old knot. Again, just give that a little snip off there. Slide that down a little bit, and obviously that's quite stiff, but once you get it on, that's what the thing you say. If I can just get it out of my table, that seems to have hooked onto my table. That's how good it is, it's even catching my table. So then that's what you should be looking at. So 2 baits relatively close. So it's a 2 down. And obviously once you've got a bit of tide running there, they'll just separate. Just puts 2 baits very close to each other. Good on the bass bite. Good for bringing in other fish as well, because you've got 2 baits relatively close to each other. Obviously this is the pre-made one I've done earlier, so basically all it is just a run and swivel, bead and bead, just a bit of a bite. You could have it just free running if you wanted to, but I find it better like that, so when they pick up off the bottom, or when they first tug the weight and pull it, it kind of sets the hook home. So just off of this end here now, what we do is just tie the snood on. So this is the knot I use, so thread it through, get it up and then bend it back on a sort of like create a loop. So you thread it through, bring back that one line, just like that. Just get it untangled. Let's start again, shall we? So got the 2 lines, and we do is you back that one back on itself, and basically what we're going to be doing now is just running this through that loop 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Wet it up. Bit of spit flying out there. Put on this bit, hold that bit. Again, you can see the knot starting to form. Pull it tight. There you go, champion of knots. Leave a little bit longer on that bit, just because obviously if you get a bigger fish and it tries to pull, it might work its way a little bit loose. Give it a little bit of leeway. So this is, so obviously you got your swivel, bead and bead, and that's obviously to stop the impact of the lead when cast and then reeling back, doing any damage to the knots. And you go and do your snood. Then we come up to the 2 end bits here, which is the line by line, and then if I just hold that bit up, just dangle them, you've then got the 2 snoods, one just a little bit longer than each other. So that's a 2 down rig. Thank you.